Good morning. Welcome back to Better Living. I'm Stephanie Martinez, and for Charity Freeman today, once again, we are lucky enough to be out here at the 2015 Marathon Classic. Today, joining me right now, we have Jim Decker with us this morning. He is the marketing director for the 2015 Marathon Classic and all Marathon Classics, of course, coming up, I'm sure. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Now, we were just talking about all the time and effort that goes into getting a tournament like this up and going as far as you're concerned on the marketing end. Tell our viewers when you start on the next tournament.
It's generally not too long after this one ends. We take a little break and sort of wrap things up from this year, but then we're already talking about ideas and new things to maybe look at and all that, going into 2016 and beyond.
Now, for those who are unfamiliar with a bit of marketing, what is the size of your team that you're working with?
Well, we basically have 5 full-time people on our staff, and we all wear a lot of different hats, from our tournament director, Judd, down to our, we have volunteer coordinator, Heather Warga, Sandy White, our operations director, Catherine Jamieson, who's our events coordinator, and then myself. But so we sort of, like I say, get involved with a lot of different aspects of the tournament, but it's all under the umbrella of bringing a great product to all the sponsors and the fans and the LPGA players that are here with us.
From what I've seen already of the 2015 Marathon Classic, I mean, this is a wonderful tournament. I am not all too familiar with golf, but starting on Monday and what I've learned up until this point, again, you do so much. What is that first question that you have to ask yourself as one tournament ends and you prepare for the next?
Well, I think, right away, we look back at what, sort of are there some ideas that we can tweak for next year? Could something have gone a little better? We're always trying to make improvements in what we're doing out here. So I guess that's the main thing that we first look at, sort of what worked, what didn't, that type of thing. And then it's just, a matter of trying to look ahead as far as what we can do to like I say, bring a better product to everybody that's part of the whole tournament here.
Now, what's your biggest obstacle typically for a tournament of this size?
It's probably, we have a lot of great ideas, and there's a lot of fun things that we can do. It's probably just the time of being able to sort of pull them all together and what we can sort of fit in and that type of thing. Like you said, it's been very busy. Our busiest time as a staff is actually Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and maybe like a little bit of today, leading up to the actual play, because we have 6 different Pro-Am events that we have, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We have the gala dinner and show that was held down at the Seagate Center on Tuesday night. That's like 1,650 people and, national entertainers and that type of thing. So there's a lot of that planning and everything that goes into that. And then when we get into the tournament, there's obviously still a lot of things that we do, to run the tournament, but it slows down a little bit for us.
So you get to relax a little bit today.
Not quite there yet, but I'm hoping for it.
Something tells me you're going to sleep all day come Monday.
Well, Monday's another busy day because we're cleaning up and sort of turning the golf course back to the Highland Meadow members. But then, yeah, it's sort of a short day on Monday, and then we sort of can take a little bit more of a deep breath.
Now, Jim, how long have you been in this position?
I've been with the Toledo Classic Inc. as our overall entity since like late 2008.
Okay, and to see the viewership grow, and I'm assuming your marketing technique has definitely pushed it to the level in which it is now, because now this receives worldwide coverage. Yeah,
it's great being back on the Golf Channel, and we have a great situation with Marathon Petroleum as our title sponsor, and Owens Corning and OI as our presenting sponsors. That's been just a great thing to be able to get back on the Golf Channel, and like you say, talk about Toledo, Northwest Ohio, Southeast Michigan to throughout the world. I think the other big thing that we're really trying to grow with is like in social media. We're real active in that. We're actually doing a hashtag Marathon Classic. We encourage everybody that's out here and experiencing the tournament to use that hashtag, and we're going to be streaming some of those photos and messages on our website, which is marathonclassic.com. So we've had a lot of activity already this week, and the LPGA is real involved with social media. So for anybody that's into that, use that hashtag and experience a lot of the things that are happening out here. So again, that is hashtag Marathon Classic. Write that one down. Don't forget it for the rest of tournament play. Now, for those who might want to be a sponsor in the future, is that possible? Oh, sure. And how does that happen? Basically, like I said, when we get into planning for next year, yeah, we have a lot of material and on all the different types of packages that we can offer. Again, our website has a lot of that information, or they could contact our tournament office. and we'd be happy to share all the different ways that our sponsors do get involved. It's quite a community effort here. I think there's probably close to 400 different sponsors in all different types of budget levels and different needs that are met. But because it obviously has to be something that makes sense for the business too, or the organization that's the sponsor. So.
Right. Well, Jim, thank you so much. Before you leave us, tell us what that feeling is of the sense of accomplishment once something like this is over.
Well, it's a good feeling, just because we're really trying to reach a lot of different people here. Like you mentioned that you maybe don't follow golf that closely, but there's a lot of other great things to do out here. We have right across from us here, we have a new thing this year, which is a golf simulator that people can go in and
I'll
take
be checking
shots.
it out.
Yep, and you can win free gas cards, and there's even going to be from the closest to the pin on the next 4 days, they will have like a shoot-off, if you will, on Sunday to if they make a hole-in-one to win a car. So from our Northwest Ohio Chevy dealers, we have a kids zone area that's out here for the kids. We have a business professional networking party tomorrow afternoon.
Wow.
It just goes on and on.
Wow, so much to do out here. Jim, thank you so much for joining us today. I do appreciate it. Do stay with us right here on Better Living. We have more to come. Welcome back to Better Living. I'm Stephanie Martinez in for Charity Freeman today. Well, now we have the tournament director, the man himself. We have Judd Silverman back with us this morning. Thanks for sitting back down with me today.
Oh, absolutely, Stephanie. Good to be here. It's a beautiful day at Highland Meadows, round one of the Marathon Classic. This is the day we have all been waiting for. Get this tournament going.
Yes, it is. The 2015 Marathon Classic underway right now, and you were here long before the first golfer teed off this morning. How are you feeling right now?
Oh, fantastic. Now it's in the hands of our wonderful volunteers and the greatest women professional golfers in the world. Let the show begin and let the birdies begin, and let's see who takes charge today.
Now, you have a lot of return visitors here to Highland Meadows here in Sylvania. As they come in, do you hear any chatter about the difference between last year and this year, things that have improved? What are you hearing out on the course?
It's a little early, but what I'm basically hearing, especially after the first 3 days of Pro-Am play and practice round play, is the golf course is magnificent. It's just in perfect condition. The greens are quick. It's going to be a great test of golf. The course is playing a little longer than normal. Maybe it's a little wetter than normal with the rain. A little softer, I should say. So you're not getting the roll. So it's playing a little longer, which will make it tougher and maybe give the advantage to the longer players. But we shall see. That
is going to be an interesting end once they make it to that final day.
Definitely, definitely. But there's so much great talent out there. And this afternoon we've got some great players teeing off. Stacy Lewis, Paula Kramer, Lexi Thompson. A lot of the great LPGA players have afternoon tee times today, so plenty of time to come out.
Now, as I was flipping through my book, my 2015 player guide, actually Stacy Lewis kind of in my eyesight. I'd like to see her later on today, as well as Kramer, who, again, reading up on here, and so many great golfers.
Yeah, right, and it's great to see Lydia Ko, our defending champion, and the list goes on, but there's 144 players, two of the best amateur players in the world. Emma Talley, who is the NCAA individual champion, she's in the field this week. And Lauren Kim, who is a member of Stanford's winning NCAA team champion. So it's great to have Emma and Lauren in the field to play against the greatest women, because that's what they aspire to.
Right, very true.
And Emma has a ton of experience already playing in U.S. Women's Opens, the Women's British Open, as well as many tour events like the Marathon Classic. So can't wait to see what the kids shoot.
Well, that makes two of us. I want to say all phenomenal athletes that are out here on this golf course. You don't have to give it away, but do you happen to have a couple favorites, just out of curiosity?
No, I hope for good weather so that when the fans and the sponsors, when they come out, that they have a great experience. That's what it's all about. And today, it doesn't get any better than this.
Now, again, this is the 30th year. Does that feeling ever change, that initial feeling that you had 30 years ago when it comes to the beginning and going through the middle of the tournament?
No, I think it's the same. You work hard to prepare all year for these 7 days, and each day is fun. It really is. The Pro-Am days are great. Our gala dinner is great downtown. But once the tournament starts, that's what it's all about, because that's why we're all here, to watch the greatest women players in the world do what they do.
You're right about that.
We'll see who the 2015 champion's going to be. Champion number 30.
Champion number 30. My goodness, again, looking forward to that. Now, when I was sitting down with your marketing director, Jim Decker, he was saying that they start planning not too long after the one tournament ends.
That's correct.
Are you right along with them from the get-go?
Yes,
as far as planning?
yes, absolutely. We'll analyze this one and start to plan for the next one. But, you know, the bottom line right now is this tournament and what it means for charity. You know, we're raising money for 20 Northwest Ohio and Southeastern Michigan children's charities. So come on out and support this event. It means a lot to the community. And whether you're a golf fan or not, I think you'll enjoy just being out here in this atmosphere. And we got plenty of hot dogs and cold beer and soft drinks from Pepsi and all that. So it's really just a fun atmosphere to come out, walk around, get a little exercise, and enjoy the day.
You know, I was fascinated with golf before, but I think I'm more of a golf fan now, as I've seen and been able to sit down and chat with you. Really a fan now as of Monday.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And again, so nice to have you with us. As we go through, have you been able to talk with the charities as far as that money that's been given to them and the recipients of the Jamie Farr scholarships?
We did talk to our scholarship winners, 5 great kids from the community. The scholarship means a lot to them, and they went through a very rigorous application process. You know, we probably had 50 applicants, and our board had to narrow it down to 5, and we worked closely with the Toledo Community Foundation on that. And these kids were thrilled, and boy, were they impressive. They really stuck out to win that award from our board.
Right.
And then the rest of the charities, they're out here working. They're out here providing volunteers in the parking lots and marshaling holes. So they're working hard, and then in December, that'll be the best day of the year when we hand over the money to them. So.
And so many well-deserving children, so many children's charities out there. Again, thank you for what you do. Thank you for putting this on. Nice to see you once again.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, anytime. Well, again, as we've enjoyed having all of our guests today, do stick here on Better Living. We still have a little more to come for you this morning. We'll be right back.